DanTDM has become one of YouTube's most popular gaming creators, though even his biggest fans may not know these 10 secrets about DanTDM. But before we begin, be sure to hit that like button to show us who the real Dan fans are out there. How it all started. Dan has been on YouTube for many years now. He started his first channel back in 2012 and became known as the Diamond Minecraft, though he later updated his name to simply DanTDM. Dan is an English creator who is well known for his Minecraft videos.
If I can get a win, I'll be mad happy. I'll be so happy. Right, so we get the item shop. We buy wool. So we literally do this. Okay, sweet. Oh, he's coming up, is he?
Though he also uploads videos of himself playing other games like Fortnite, Roblox, and many others. He owns several YouTuber channels, though most of these have since been left abandoned. The only secondary channel he keeps up with is DanTDM Live, on which he uploads clips from his Twitch live streams. One of his more interesting channels was Pokemon Dan LV45. This was a channel that Dan was deeply involved in about 6 years ago. He would often upload videos discussing or showcasing Pokemon cards, though he hasn't much touched the channel in several years. The channel currently sits at 92,000 subscribers, but Dan has no intention of bringing the channel back to life. Dan is considered to be one of the most popular creators from the United Kingdom and currently has around 23 million followers on his main channel, gathering over 16 billion views in the last 8 years. In July of 2015, DanTDM was ranked as being one of the most highly viewed channels in the world, gaining about 400 million views per month. Over the years, Dan has been nominated for many awards, including Kids' Choice Awards and Guinness World Record Awards for his gaming videos, particularly the videos involving Minecraft. He currently has one of each of YouTube's famous Play Button Awards. Dan has been going at this for so long that he operates as if he's a machine. He opened up in interviews about his creative process and explains that he gets up at exactly 9 a.m. every day to begin his content creation routine. He spends about an hour of his morning getting ready for the day and will begin collecting content for a video by 10 a.m. He checks Minecraft updates as well as fan creations immediately and then begins to film a short while later. He will take hours of footage and trim it down to a single video, editing the video in early afternoon. He then ensures that the videos are uploaded by 8:30 p.m. each day. It's like clockwork for him. He does this virtually every day of the week, but he usually takes off on the weekends after he's filmed videos in advance. Dan has truly proven himself to be an unstoppable force in the YouTube community. He's proven himself time and again to be super dedicated to his craft, though everyone has skeletons in their closet, and Dan is no different. There are many secrets that Dan doesn't want you to know, including a strange event surrounding his Kids' Choice Awards. Dan was nominated for a Kids' Choice Award in 2015. He was competing for both the Top YouTuber Award and an award for being the UK's favorite tipster. He failed to win the award for Top YouTuber, but he did win the favorite tipster category, which is a bit of a shame, but we're happy he at least got an award. Though many of Dan's fans were concerned when he refused to mention his achievement on his channel. After the award ceremony had concluded, many of Dan's fans expected him to show off his achievement on his channel, but he remained completely silent about the award. He didn't mention anything about it on YouTube and remained relatively quiet about it on social media as well. It took Dan over 3 months to even mention his success, and it felt as though he was trying to keep it a secret for some reason. He finally mentioned the award in a video several months after he won, explaining that he was waiting on his blip trophy to arrive, though we can't help but wonder if there was more to the situation than he was letting on. He's afraid of the dark. Dan has always been somewhat reserved in regards to sharing information about his personal life, though he put out a video a few years ago in which he explained that he's super afraid of the dark. While this is very common in children, you rarely hear an adult coming out as being afraid of the dark, though let's be real, we're all kind of afraid of the dark. Humans have a built-in fear of the unknown. When the lights are off or the sun is down, it's virtually impossible to see what's around you, so it makes sense that we would be scared there easily. Regardless, it's still pretty funny to hear such an influential guy come clean about being afraid of the dark, but kudos to Dan for being open and honest with his viewers. He owes his success to his brother. Dan explained many years ago that he grew up alongside his brother and the two of them played video games together throughout their childhood. Though one thing that he kept under wraps is that his brother was the one who introduced him to Minecraft. Before this, Dan had no idea what Minecraft was or why so many people were hyped about the game. His brother showed the game to him and Dan immediately fell in love. This was around the time that he launched his channel and began uploading Minecraft videos, meaning that Dan ultimately owes his success to his brother. Well, at least his success involves Minecraft.
That's probably best, to be honest. So,
yeah, let's do this.
Welcome to Minecraft. This is literally where I spend most of my days.
Who is this?
This is Dr. Treoris. He's my best friend.
Look at that nose.
Wow, that's a little bit rude.
It's huge.
Dan was the one who put in the long hours and worked to build his channel, but it's great to see him mention his brother's role in this success. Dan is a published author. This is a small fact that is unknown by many of Dan's deepest fans because he hasn't mentioned his books too much recently, though Dan is a published author. He wrote a book a few years ago titled Trayaurus and the Enchanted Crystal.
Yes, guys, my first book, Dr. Trayaurus and the Enchanted Crystal, is out today in the UK. But don't worry, you only have to wait till the 25th of October in the US.
The book takes place in the Minecraft universe and features many Minecraft characters. He wrote the storyline book for himself and had it published, making it available online for his fans to purchase. It doesn't seem like Dan is necessarily trying to hide the fact that he wrote this book, but he certainly seems to have swept it under the rug these last few years. The book was available on Amazon for quite a while and was released in October of 2016. Dan's Pokemon obsession. We mentioned Dan's Pokemon channel briefly before, but this is one of his biggest secrets, so it's worth diving into a little bit more deeply. Dan is a massive fan of Pokemon. Though he was also super obsessed with the Pokemon trading card game many years ago, Dan dedicated an entire channel to showcasing his various cards and would upload videos of himself playing the game very often.
A lot of you guys will know that one of my first ever channels, which got me into YouTube really, was Pokemon. So check this out. I've got all these cards laid out. I played the Pokemon trading card game. I still remember how to play it, but there's a lot of good cards in here.
He built quite a solid channel for himself, currently at over 90,000 subscribers, but he left the channel as soon as his DanTDM channel began to take off. Who can blame him? His Pokemon channel was great and all, but Dan had bigger goals in mind. While it's awful to see his Pokemon channel collecting dust, we're just happy he can make a living doing what he loves. Dan has set multiple world records. Over the years, Dan has achieved many world records that have been verified by the Guinness World Records organization. One of the most popular achievements of his was his fellow YouTuber Syndicate. DanTDM and Syndicate participated in a match of Rocket League and scored more points in a single game than anyone else in the world. This award was specifically for a two-person match, and both Dan and Syndicate received copies of this award to mark their major achievement. Dan mentioned in the video reveal of his award that he had a total of 3 world records, though he is only about to publicly talk about 2 of them. Interestingly, Dan also holds a world record for the most goals scored in a single game of Rocket League involving 3 players as well. This award was shared with his teammates James Hayes and Martin Littlewood, all of whom are from the UK. He has more views than any other Minecraft channel. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand that Minecraft is a huge topic on YouTube. There are thousands of Minecraft channels that can be found all over the website, and it seems like new Minecraft channels pop up every single day. Dan owes a lot of his success to Minecraft, and he allegedly has more views than any other Minecraft channel in the world. So if you're looking for Minecraft tips, look no further than DanTDM. It's rumored that his 3rd and final Guinness World Record was regarding this achievement, though he may have more records than he's leading us to believe. He appeared in an interview with Guinness World Records about his massive achievement, and that video can be seen on the Guinness World Records YouTube channel itself. Dan has many secrets. We may be cheating a bit with this entry, but Dan has went on record and explained many of his closest kept secrets. He uploaded a video a while back in which he revealed 25 of his darkest secrets. In the video, he explained that his biggest secrets is that he bites his nails incessantly. He also mentioned that he's left-handed and knows how to play guitar, though he plays the guitar as if he were right-handed. Kind of weird. He even broke down and mentioned that he's been in a physical fight with someone before, though he says that he won the fight by taking off his shoe and hitting his enemy with it. This may seem like cheating, but hey, he won. All bets are off when your opponent removes his shoes. Screw shoes! He's a huge fan of The Incredibles. We've all probably heard of The Incredibles. This is fairly polarizing because it seems as though viewers either love it or hate it. There isn't a middle ground. Though Dan explained that his favorite movie of all time is the original Incredibles movie, he claims to have seen the movie hundreds of times and it's still a favorite film of his to date. He mentioned this in this 25 Secrets video and didn't seem to be too ashamed to say it. While we can all agree that the film is visually beautiful, a lot of people take issue with the fact that the movie's plot and its characters weak. Some have even said that the film is a ripoff of the Fantastic Four. While we can't speak to this, we can understand why Dan kept this a secret for so long. Dan sees his dogs like family. This point isn't necessarily a secret, and it's certainly nothing that Dan should be ashamed of. Dan had a dog named Peggy for many years. She was well known by many of Dan's viewers and followers, but she was never really in the greatest of health. As she grew older, she began to suffer, and her prognosis was less than ideal. As her condition worsened, Dan and his wife had to make the unfortunate decision of putting Peggy to sleep to alleviate her suffering. He came clean about his decision about a week after the procedure had taken place, and he was utterly devastated. Dan loved Peggy as if she were for his child. His video, in which he explained the situation, was gut-wrenching to watch. We pay our respects to Peggy and hope that, after all this time, Dan has been able to heal in some way. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and ring the notification bell to keep up to date with our future uploads. Thanks.